Everything down here looking good? Good, good. I'm trying to take a look at a brand new game just released in early access on Steam on the 25th of November 2024. There we go. It's called Sail the Seas. Now, I know absolutely nothing about this game, but a friend of mine pointed it out to me, and I thought that does look interesting. So I grabbed a copy, and today I'm going to take a look. It's interesting that it says continue, because I've never played the game before in my life. So let's press that and see what happens. Ah, they're all empty, of course. Right, let's say new game then. It's exactly the same thing. They might just as well lead to the same place, mightn't they? Right, I've no idea what's happening. Oh, something is happening. Something is happening. The music has gone off. Has it crashed? No. Yes, no. Sailor's Handbook. That's a lovely picture. What happens if I click that? Oh, it closes the book. Crikey, how do I get that back up again? This is looking really quite nice. They've obviously done a bit of research and a bit of history, because houses on bridges were a thing back in the day, believe it or not. I'm not sure whether they were quite that big, but yeah, we'll go and have a look if we can. But yeah, I mean, this is... It feels like ye old England. You've got a lovely little schooner. Oh, yes, Union Jack up there. I'm liking that straight away. Water looks okay. Details on the boat looking rather nice. The boat itself looking really quite nice. Ship details, very, very nice. It looks like you can get in there. The rudder and everything looking good. Can I jump in the water? Oh, I can. So can I get out of the water? That's the next question. F to climb the ladder. Oh, okay. It's instant. There's no climbing or whatever. But, oh, look at this. Okay, so that's the topsail yard. This is a mooring line. Mainsail halyard. What's the line next to it then? I'm just trying to... What was the button for spyglass? Not that one. Not that one. There it is. So... Hang on. Really difficult to tell. I wonder if I can get up there, actually. Maybe I can get up there and have a proper look. What else have we got? Drop anchor at position. Drop anchor. Mooring line again. Okay. So it's nicely modelled. We can get all the way out here. I'm already hoping for some bad weather. I would never like to see bad weather in my own boat, but in a simulated environment, absolutely, that's what I want to see. I can see here we got some sort of compass. Steering wheel. Goodness me. Pump. Oh. So if we start filling up with water, we've got a pump to get the water out. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at this. We've got somewhere to sleep. The ship's log. Sloop Betty. Capacity 40. Ship weight 2800. Full weight 2800. No contracts. No supplies. We have a map. Oh, wow. Look at the map. This is the world. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Now I'm excited. Now I'm excited. Where am I? Last taken coordinates 0.19 longitude, 51.52 latitude. So it looks like we're down in Portsmouth or something. 5152. So I get the impression we're there. So we're in London. Okay. Cool. How cool is that? I wonder if candles have a limited lifespan. This is the kitchen. Oh, man. Okay, well, first impressions. This is the game I've been waiting for my whole life. Getting a little bit excited. So this must be where the contracts come from. Hello, young lady. I wonder if you have any contracts for me. So, contracts. Gdansk, Oslo, Marseille, Naples, Genoa, Amsterdam. Let's do Amsterdam. Reward is 163. Weight is 5,232. Size is 12. Cargo space 04. Is that going to fit in my ship? I have no idea. Marseille. It's a lot less. Size is 3. Size is 12. So I'm thinking 12 into that goes. So let's go to Amsterdam. Let's go see Ron, shall we? Candles do run out. Oh, wow. I'm getting more and more excited by the moment here. This game's ticking so many boxes already, despite, you know, the obvious limitations. Space, 13 of 40 left. So if I buy some water and I buy some food and I buy, oh God, some candles, then we've still got loads of cargo space. I've no idea how long each of those things will last, but it's only 2 or 3 days sailing tops. Worst case scenario, 2 days without food. Right, so this is the item. That's what it costs. That's how many we've got on the ship, right? Cloth has got a star on it. I don't know why. I don't know how much money we've got, actually. Oh, 620 left. That's going to cost 320. Right, so I've left myself with 300 quid. Thank you very much. I'm wondering if I have to load it on the ship. Is this all the stuff I've just bought? They've obviously got plans for these other buildings to be something else and something else and something else. Probably a bar, so you can get crew and things like that. Perhaps you can buy property. Perhaps you can buy a house. Nothing there. Hello, young lady. By the way, I knew the other lady wasn't a lady. I just want to make that clear. But I can't seem to talk to this lady. Or buy any of her, what's another word for bat? Oh, another word for baps, I said. I was trying to be polite and then I just completely tripped over my own joke. Wow. Okay. Hello. So I wonder if you can fish for fish. These fish are well flat. There's another boat over here, look. Like a tender. It's like a hover boat. It would be cool if you took this one to your boat. Like, if your boat's too big, you have to tender it to the shore. And I don't want to teach this guy how to build ships, because I'm sure he knows better than I do, but exactly how are you going to get that off the side and into the water? Have you thought about that? Have you? Right, I'm going to assume, very much assume, that everything is on board. Is my mast meant to be leaning back like that, do you think? Right. F to pull back. Mooring line. F to pull back. So, I'm not quite sure what's keeping us attached to the to the shore at the moment. No sail up. That's kind of exciting. Let's start with the topsail. S, I assume, is deploying it. Nice. F to let go. Now that should, in theory, be enough to get us going, but just give it a little bit of a pull. In conjunction with the way the wind appears to be blowing. It's still not going. Oh, we're moving. We're moving. I've no idea what the wind speed is like. I'm wondering if up there on the top. So you've got July 16th, and you've got that little orange dot, and then you've got. In fact, that might be waves. I was thinking that would be wind, but maybe it's waves. So I want to adjust the angle of the sail, but I'm not sure I can do it. I haven't seen anywhere to do it yet. What I don't want is for us to suddenly take off like a rocket. Getting a little bit of flap in the sails. We're not catching any wind, and I can't quite figure out where the wind is coming from. Maybe it's one of those gizmos in my pocket. So, what was it? C was something to change camera. Game speed is at 1 times speed, and I can increase that. Beautiful looking ship. Really nice. Very nice, very nice. Up and down to change camera height. Up and down? Do you mean the arrow keys? Yeah. Okay, so that's the camera. So I can do this at real time, I'm guessing. Getting a solid 60 FPS now as well. Going a little off course here. Still not getting good wind. Okay, what if I press number 2? Nothing. 3, nothing. 4, nothing. 5 is my watch. 6 is for my speed. Left mouse button to throw. This is very cool. I love this. This is ticking an awful lot of boxes for me, guys, I've got to say. I'm doing 1.2 knots. When I was coming around Selsey Bill, sailing my boat back from Brighton, I was doing 2.5 knots in a 4-6 with the tide against me. That was interesting. We were very, very bouncy. I was definitely starting to worry. Let's put it that much. That was an exhausting experience. Okay, well... I'm a bit concerned we don't appear to be moving at all right now. There's me faffing about. I hope we haven't hit a shallow or something. Because that's the other thing. Is that kind of information going to be present? Well, we've improved a smidge. There just isn't much wind. Anyway, let's go have a look and see what it's like. Kitchen F. So I've only got 2 rations and I've got 1 drink ration. That's a problem, isn't it? Right, Perhaps I should have bought more food and water. I mean, we're going so slowly. I wonder if I could just run over there and get some. Do you reckon that's possible? I'm going to try it just for the fun of it. There is a chance we'll never see my ship again. But I'm curious. We've got to try these things, right? Also, I wonder if tide is a thing. Because if we're perhaps sailing at 3 knots and the tide is against us because we're in the Thames, then that might explain why we're going so slowly. Right, I'm just hoping there's no invisible barrier or anything stopping me from getting over here. And when I buy the stuff, it automatically jumps on my ship normally. But since I'm not on my ship, I'm curious what's going to happen in this situation. This is a terrible idea. Whose idea was it to leave the ship? I hope our boat's okay. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is crazy. And I think I'm running out of stamina as well. I am. Look at my stamina meter. No wonder I was running so slowly. There's no ship in harbour. Okay. Oh, crap. Well, that was a wasted journey. And I can see our sails. I've just got to try and get back there now. Now, what happens if I run out of energy whilst I'm swimming? That can't be a good thing, can it? Do you think I would drown? I mean, I think I would drown in real life. Do you think I would drown in this game? There's only a tiny bit of green left. Oh, it went up. I think it'd be cool if you could drown. I mean, I can always swim slower and let it build back up. But I think if it goes to 0, you should drown. That's my 2 pennies worth, developers. Add that into your game, I won't charge you a penny. Or maybe 2 pennies. Right, now I've got to get myself out of this situation. So it does swing out that other way. Huh. There must be another rope I'm not seeing. Right, so I'm going to have to try something. So will this turn the front of the boat? Oh, so much damage being done. Right, let's try it again. Drop the anchor at that position. Get us off this rocky, shallow shore. Come on. It's getting dark. I like that. I like how slowly it's getting dark as well. There you go. I think we're floating. Do believe we're floating. Steering wheel is locked. Let's get the main halyard back up. We are proper moving at last. So the fact that I'm having to steer slightly more to the right than I actually want to go is making me think maybe there is a bit of a tide system, perhaps. Very difficult to tell. Let's go external cam. Speed up time. Goes 5 times speed, 10 times speed, 20 times speed, 40 times speed. Okay, it goes pretty quick. Obviously, I'm going to have to adjust this back the other way. Too tired. Get some sleep, it says. Okay, well, a little bit nerve-wracking. First time of... Well, not the first time leaving the ship to its own devices, but... If I go to sleep now... I wonder where we're going to wake up in the morning. Oh wow, so it's chonking along at 60 times speed. Look at that for an early morning. How do I know if I'm fully rested? Oh, I see. There you go. I wake up automatically. We've got a ship out there on the horizon. That makes me feel slightly less lonely. We appear to be heading northeast-east. So we need to be going northeast. So let's get ourselves over there. Still no wind, mind. It'd be very nice to see what the game is like with a bit of wind. Beautiful boat. I'm loving the concept. I'm just not necessarily buying how the wind and the sails are interacting with each other at the moment. And I'm really, really thirsty. I think we're going to die before we get to Holland. We've barely left England. It would be cool if you could pull up alongside another ship and ask them for water. And I don't know if that's AI or human. Not a clue. Right, let's see how fast we're going now. 2 knots, come on. Yeah! 2.14 knots. Definitely the fastest we've been. So I'm going to die of thirst here. Definitely water is more important than food. I'm glad they've done that right. Now, we appear to be going north. How has that happened? Because I'm damn sure I put us on a northeasterly trajectory. So how has that happened? This is 60 times speed, guys. It doesn't look like we're moving at all, does it? The wind is still in our favour, it's just not very strong. I think I'm running out of water. Oh dear. I'm going to have some problems now, aren't I? Still blowing in the same direction, which is very good for us. And we're starting to get some wave movement. Oh crap! Where are we, is my first question. Right. Let's turn into the wind, first of all. Buy me some time. I mean, if this is Holland, we're absolutely laughing. So, Temporarily, we are safe. Light the candle. Look at the map. I think I left that candle on before, didn't I? Right, 7.62. May have gone too far, guys. 57. I hope we're all the way up here. Gone too far. We're about there-ish. Whoops. Turn the light out, don't waste candles. Now we got to head south, which is not good because that's not A, we've gone way too far, and B, the wind is not in our favour anymore and picking up. There we go. Now we're turning. I'll tell you what, we're going a lot faster than 2 knots now, boys and girls. Probably doing about 6 knots, it feels like. So I've got to turn this ship around and head south. I can't believe I've sailed so far off course. So, we're doing about 4 knots with maybe 25% of the wind indicator in force. So that's quite interesting. That means we could potentially be doing 4 times the speed. We could be doing 12 to 15 knots. And looking at the waves, they could be 4 times bigger. There you go, we're doing 4 knots now. Nice. I need a drink. I desperately need a drink. Doing a terrible job of staying on a south course. I guess, now, this would be impressive if they've done it. So some boats, the way they're designed, will, when the wind is blowing from the side, like it kind of is now, the boat can have a real leeward sort of pull on it. So instead of sailing dead straight, it will kind of turn towards where the wind is. Now there's another term for boats that turn away from the wind. I can't remember what that is off the top of my head. But if they've implemented that, excuse me, then I am extremely impressed. It's very difficult to tell at this early stage. I wonder if they've got any documentation out there that I could perhaps investigate. I wonder if I can let this out a little bit more. Might even get some more speed up. We're starting to heel over. I think we're getting some pace up. 6 knots, 6 knots. I feel like it's here. I think we're on it. No, just slightly shy. 5.7, 5.7. Maybe not even in 5. Look at this. A lot less than I thought. 4.3. You're going to have to turn basically to the outside of that island. But she should go. She really should. We're absolutely stuck in irons now. So we can neither go or stay. So what I might have to do is... Oh wow, Jesus Christ! I think we're going to have some wind. That scared the crap out of me. Let's bring the topsail down. In fact, we're going to have to put most of these sails down if we're in a storm. That came out of nowhere, didn't it? I hope no one gets seasick. Turn that off. We're still maximum over, but we're not getting any turn. Quite a lot of wind. We should be turning. Well, we are turning. We are turning. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Hold on to your tits, people. Things are going to get crazy really quickly. Just out of interest, how fast do you think we're going? I think we're approaching 6 knots already. So we've like a Ferrari. We've just taken off. 4.4, okay. Right. I think we'll be alright. Oh, my health is dropping, look. Not the best time to be going for a nap, but it feels like we need to have a bit of a nap. Come on, find some wind, find some angle. Here we go. We have to start pumping soon, I think. Hatch seems fine. Just about going to squeeze through this, I think. God, I hope I make it to Amsterdam. What a fantastic first look at this brilliant looking game. Early access it is. Limited in some areas it is. Graphically, mixed bag. Some bits I like, some bits I'm not so impressed with. Biggest problem, animations. Well, this takes me back to the 4.6 I was sailing through around 𝐶𝐶𝐵. It was a little bit like this. Smaller boats. Equally bum twitchy. Don't get too close to the shore. So one thing I'd really like is that slap noise you get when the boat comes down and hits a wave. There's been a couple of big waves and I expected a spray to come over the top like then, didn't happen. Then I'd expect a bit of spray. And this would be a slap. Bang! That would have been a slap. And this one. Bang! Bang! Yeah. It'll be yeah, this does take me back. This is very much what it was like going around 𝐶𝐸 Bell. Except there was no thunder and lightning. Just waves and wind against me. Right, now you can see we're heeling over a lot. So there's a good chance we're taking on water here. So I'm going to check again the hatch. So far, nothing. I'm going to close these doors. And a sensible captain would be pulling in the mainsail now because we are heeling over far too far. There we go. It does mean we're going to be going a little bit slower. But we'll be less likely to drown, which is a bit of a positive. Wow, look at all these ships. Look at them all. Oh, they're trees. I take it back. I'm thinking, crikey, look at them. None of them are bloody out in the water, are they? They're too sensible for that sort of rubbish. Okay, so we're not flying along, but we are moving. That's good to see. Right, so I pressed the pump once, and it made a bit of a watery noise. So I think maybe we just had the smallest amount of water on board. Nothing serious. Ooh, there's a bit of lightning. I was just thinking I hadn't seen any lightning. Right. I think we're fine. It's just making a lot of noise. I'm not really in any serious danger. 6.58 we're at. So we're around about there. 5354. So we're there. So if we come round this island, we should be able to get into Amsterdam. That's the plan, guys. I have also got to tack back the other way, which is going to be tricky. I've really struggled to turn this way. As long as we're moving forwards, we're all right. I might need to get the mainsail out again. We're not moving quick enough. Yeah, we're getting slower and slower and slower here. Come on, mainsail. Do your thing. We're not caught in irons again, are we? Come on. Let's turn that a little bit. Turn a bit more. Get some more of that lovely wind then, as much as we can. There we go, that feels good. See a bolt of lightning, please, game. Oh, I saw it, but it wasn't quite where I wanted it. I missed it again. Sure, I saw something in the water then. Come on, you big old bird. Turn and give me some speed. Now we're heeling quite far over. So we just need to get around this island, guys. Which means we need to head out to sea, tack back in at the right time, and then it should be plain sailing all the way to Amsterdam. Again, though, the wind direction has now changed to exactly where we want to go, which is bloody typical, really. I should have stopped off at Norway and got some resources. Again, not to reflect too much, but going through 𝐶𝐸 there's a gateway between two buoys, and either side of the water, either side of those buoys, in the water below your eyesight, are rocks everywhere, and you don't know you've hit them until you hit them. And I was really struggling pushing against these waves to get through that tiny little gap. First time we're doing it as well. Pretty nerve-wracking stuff. This has it's ringing so many bells. And if it can invoke that kind of memory, I'd say it's a pretty good game. Pretty good. Right. It says the wind is still really high, but it doesn't feel that high. Uh-oh. That's not what I want to see when I look out the front of the boat. See, I walked away from the helm for 2 seconds and we're already going south. Southwest, goddammit. I need some wind. Head towards the little island. That's my plan. Head towards that island and then cut back. This game's cool. I'm enjoying this. Is it just me or is the storm starting to die off a bit? That's the tight gap. It looks big until you're on a boat heading towards it. Oh, everything down here looking good. Good, good. I think the storm is coming to an end. I am worried about how close we are to this island, though. If I could just somehow hold this course, I think we'll be all right. There's the big island, there's the little island, and we should, by my calculations, be heading straight towards Amsterdam at last. Right, Amsterdam may be just in there to the left. Let's go take a quick look. 553. By 553 by 553. So we're there. So it's actually just off to our right, starboard side. Somewhere. Which is a bit tricky, because that's where the wind's coming from. So we may be in trouble again. Huh. How am I going to get out of this? Southwest. That's where we're going. So we've gone slightly off course again. This is where having a crew could be so helpful. So is it? Is it along there and then right, or is it just right? Five 30. By 5307. So we're exactly there. And the thing is, it doesn't show me an island smack bang in front of my face. I'm guessing it's got to be off over to that... off over here. Dead south. It's got to be that way. I've got to ease this off. We're heeling far too far away. Can't even get up there. This has been quite an experience. I've really enjoyed getting things wrong, struggling a lot. I've really enjoyed it, really have. I'm going to ease these out a bit. Aha! Amsterdam! I see you, you cheeky little oyster. I'm coming to get you. We're not bloody going south now, are we? Oh, it's difficult to see where I'm going at the moment. Oh, that turned rather suddenly. Yes, this angle. Just keep this angle. There she is, Amsterdam. Should have been here 2 days ago. So what? I decided to go via Norway. What's wrong with that? This has been a hell of a lot of fun. Multiplayer. That's what we need on this game. A couple of boats sailing along together. Working together. I mean, even on one ship would be good, but I think multiple ships is where we want it, really. It's going to be very difficult getting into shore like this. How fast are we going? Oh, wow. Okay, we're doing nearly 7 knots. We are chugging along quite merrily, aren't we? I can't see a thing. A real mixed bag of speeds then. That's going to make life even more difficult. Come on, baby. I need a drink. I like how that works. Simple but effective. So close to shore. Oh, what was that? So close to shore, yet so far away at the same time. And I think it's starting to brighten up. Perfect time for the storm to end. Look at that. All of a sudden, the birds are out and it's beautiful again. Blimey. This is so similar to sailing, you wouldn't believe it. And now the wind is completely gone and we're just trotting along at just over 1 knot. Just under 1 knot. Right, we can pull all these back in. Tighter the better, because we're kind of going into the wind. Wow. That really is very much like sailing. 1 minute you're like, shit, we're all going to die. And in the next minute you're like, how peaceful is this, huh? Isn't this just beautiful? Tell what that wind is doing, I really can't. As long as we're moving forward, we're okay. Might get the old topsail back out. I'm not sure if I can get the correct angle on that. We'll try. That may just be slowing us down. Yeah, I think that's rather slowed us down. Oh, maybe not. Alright, well at least we know we can get into shore nice and steady. Get a beam reach on the go. That should pick up our speed by a knot or two. Right, let's check below. All the goods seem to be fine. It'd be nice if they could take individual perishment. I'd like to see rats on the boat occasionally. Maybe you have to get a cat to get rid of the flipping rats or whatever. Wow, we're going to finish much like we started. Without a flipping clue. Right, let's speed this up a tad. Ten times. Right, I'm going to try and bring us in over here, I think. A long way from where we want to be. Wow, can I moor here or do I have to moor down there? That's the next question, isn't it? Not quite sure. good job I didn't moor there. Look how shallow it is. Bloody hell. Right, so we're meant to be over this side, I'm sure of it. Right, let's bring the halyard in. Sorry, the main in. We should, in theory, continue to cruise in at a slow speed. Which bloody way is that flag going? Coming from over there, that's the wife ringing. Must be dinner time. How's that for good timing? Everything's gone well. I'm still not convinced that the sails and the wind work realistically together, but yeah, I think that's an area where some work could be done. I'm too far away to moor, aren't I? We are still moving, right? Very slowly. Oh look, there's someone there to meet us. Well, I hope there's not a time limit on it. That could be a problem, couldn't it? Let's speed it up a bit. Hard to port. Starboard. Hard to starboard. Our first ever delivery by way of Norway. Ah, dear. What could have been, guys? What could have been? But had I have gone straight to Amsterdam, A, you'd have thought I was amazing, and B, we wouldn't have seen that amazing storm. We wouldn't have come that close to death. I mean, in many ways, I'm glad I went and did it wrong, to be fair. Nothing I haven't done in real life. Right. So maybe I pull these in then. I'll be honest, the interaction with the ropes and such, it's pretty nice. I like it. It works quite well. Only complaint would be, I very much wish... How does this work then? I very much wish... Oh, there we go. Oh, cool! So I've just moored up. Can I pull it in? There you go. Now I can pull the boat in. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I should have another mooring rope that end for that one. Can I pull it in from here? Ah, Oh, that's a shame. Oh, no, you spanner. I should be able to pull the boat in from there. That's one thing I'd like to see changed. But yeah, as I was saying, are there like barnacles on the bottom of the boat? That'd be cool if there are. I would like the control of the lights to be on a different button, because I kept trying to do one thing and ended up accidentally doing the other, which is frustrating. Oh, God damn it. And you definitely need to be able to pull the boat in from the shore. There we go. Delightful. Look at that. We're actually pulling into shore in a semi-controlled, we look like we know what we're doing kind of fashion, which is rather unexpected. Put this one in a bit more. Oh, oh, okay. Okay, that needs to be fixed. That's totally unrealistic, but yeah. I mean, most of that was going really well till the last second. Oh. Yeah, that needs a bit of adjustment. That's a bit silly. Right, so we are here in Amsterdam. Let's go and talk to this chap. Nope, he's the shipyard man. Oh, okay. Where's the trader? Don't tell me he's gone on holiday. He's gone to Norway. He heard you taking all of our stuff there. Here he is. 163 reward. Yes! I'm amazing. God, 163. That doesn't seem like a lot. Can I... Apparently I've got 4 cloth on board. Water, food, candles, trading. What did I buy? It was cloth. Was it cloth? Sell. So I'm going to make 404. I can't remember what I paid for it now. Anyway, that's got it off my ship. I'm guessing grain is what they're desperately after, rather than what's good to sell. I don't know. I have to watch my own video back and see how much money I made off that. But that was a hell of a lot of fun. That really was quite extraordinary. And imagine doing the Australia route. I'm back again. Oh. And we got Cape Horn. Cape Horn's down there, I think. And then whatever that one's called. Can't remember what that one's called. But that's lethal down there. And I hope the game reflects that. What a cool game. What a cool game. I really like it. I got 862 coins. I have no idea what I started with. I've probably made a massive loss, but I've had a great time. I've really enjoyed it. And didn't run out of food and water. Or candles, for that matter. So we're all ready to go again. The next time I want to go sailing, I'll take a new contract on. And we can just jump on our lovely ship and go. And yeah, I imagine the game is going to develop and continue developing. I wonder if that's why the boat was tipping over so much. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have come in front ways. There's a lesson learned. All right, well, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. If you want to see some more, let me know in the comment section, please. And give us a like for this video. And subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. Let's just check and make sure we got rid of everything. Oh, I still got loads of barrels. Wonder if they're my food resources. Heaven only knows. Too much to think about in this game. Can you get up there? No, you really can't. I tried. I did try. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Goodbye for now.